What's up, YouTube? Boston Chris here with Boston Chris Comics, back with a brand new video. Yeah, it's been a while, and you know, I've just kind of not. I don't know how to say it nicely. It just is what it is. I've kind of just had I guess, a lack of motivation, because of the fact that shops are slowly opening and not quite open, but it hasn't stopped me from being able to get some stuff. But um, you know, just in general, working from home, my computer that I work on is set up right next to my actual regular personal computer. So I spend 8 hours a day in the same room doing work, and at the end of that, even though I love making videos, I love showing my collection off, I love watching you guys make your videos and showing what you have and everything like that. um, it's just kind of one of those things where it's hard to separate, and because there's no it's just the same spot. It's just like I don't feel the I guess motivation to get off one computer, sit down right 3 feet away, and then start making videos. So that's why I've been taking a little bit of a break. But then also too, shops really haven't been open that much. That hasn't, like I said, that hasn't stopped me from being able to get stuff. I do have a bunch of stuff to show you. So without any further ado and any more excuses from me, I'm gonna go ahead and just start getting into this. As you can tell, it's been a while. Like, if you have my last video, when I looked at it, my bed wasn't like this. This is, I think, my lifetime. I don't know. This is my all-time most beardiest moment, I guess. I've had let my bed grow out and everything like that, but I don't think I've ever let it grow like this. and that again, just kind of, the reason for that is just that I want to get a new pair of clippers, but I really just didn't want to go through the whole hassle of Amazon and ordering and everything like that, just because I would rather wait until the Baba supply shops open up around here, and then just get a good pair. Just because I've bought, I want to say, over the past maybe like 6 or 7 years, 3 sets of clippers, and all three of them are crap. So it's just like, I feel like I need to step it up and go to an actual supply store. Baba shop supply store, and get one that they actually use within the shops to take care of this. So that's why it's kind of grown out. So anyway, bad aside. So, like I said, I have some books, and I'm going to try to start making more frequent videos, just because I do have a bunch to show. I just haven't been, showing it, and I've been picking up different stuff from different places, just different shops, obviously eBay, Comics, Tunes, and Toys out in California. They were having kind of a live show on Lords of the Long Box, where they would just do sales, so I would pick up some stuff from there. And then I want to say a couple other shops online, like Monster Layer Comics. I have some stuff coming from them, but just different places picking up different things. So I did actually get out to a shop last week, and I'll be able to show those books in another video. I'm just trying to get everything kind of going on its own. And I mean, I have, and I know I'm still rambling on without showing any books, but I do have a few different things I should show. Like, I don't know if you guys know or not. I probably have said it, maybe, but just haven't shown it. But I do have 2 file cabinets where I'm storing my comics in right now. So I'm going to get myself together and show a video of that. They're not full yet. They're not, but I'm still in the process of organizing all that up. So I have those, and I can show those off in a video and just kind of show some of my stuff, and then just the newest stuff I'm getting and everything like that. So, slowly but surely I'm stepping back into it. But anyway, let's get into it. So first book we have is Miracle Man #1 from the Eclipse, the Marvel imprint, and this is a really cool series. Really, I think done well. What they did was they brought in Golden Age character that the rights lapse to. It's a pretty interesting story. If you have the chance to look it up on like Wikipedia, just check out like Marvel Man / Miracle Man, and you'll find a whole bunch of stuff on about them and how they came about. But it's a really cool miniseries that they did in the 80s, so definitely worth picking up. like I said before, I had been picking up some books from Comics, Tunes, and Toys, so this is one of them. You get Captain America 241. Love this cover with the Punisher basically poking a shotgun right, oh, not quite a shotgun, but, you know, holding Cap at gunpoint. Really cool. And, you know, over the years, especially like if you read Civil War, you kind of get that dynamic where it's just like, you know, Punisher realizes he's from a different kind of war, but he also, you know, reveals in Civil War that Captain America was always his hero. Like he always wanted to grow up to be like him, just, you know, different time and everything else. He grew up in a different way, and so that's why their paths is so divergent. But pretty cool book, really awesome cover. Next up we have Amazing Spider-Man. This is 332. No, 333. So this is a really, really cool cover. Nice Eric Larson. Then we have Star Wars King Size Annual. This is number 1, so first annual for Star Wars. Pretty cool. Nice square bound and just in beautiful shape. Then we have this is the full set of the Electra Saga. So issues 1 through 4. These were really cool. These reprint from her first appearance, I think, up until issue 190 or so, where she comes back from the dead. Was able to get this from Comics, Tunes, and Toys, the full set, which is really, really awesome. So I'm excited about that. And then just kind of keep up with different stuff that they have given. So, you know, they also had this book. It's kind of a what was it? Kind of like one of those Marvel guides to the universe. This is a one-shot for the Marvel Zombies universe, and it has you know, it has, I guess, just all the horror stuff. So pretty cool one. You know, you don't have one really devoted to horror, so I thought that was really cool. And then he also threw in this Marvel Zombies Resurrection. Came out recently. Really, actually, I liked the first issue of it. It was pretty cool. To see the zombies kind of getting back into, you know, just doing their thing and everything. So it was pretty cool. Next we have, this is Uncanny X-Men. This is number 2. No, oh no, sorry, X-Men Legacy 211. So really nice David Finch cover. I think, I'm not sure if there's a con that's supposed to be happening up in New Hampshire in August, and he was announced to be one of the guys that was going to be there. I don't know if he's still holding to that, but we'll see. Next up we have this set. So it's Spawn Batman set. So this is the Frank Miller, Todd McFarlane. And then next one is the Doug Mensch, Chuck Dixon as well. Also Klaus Janson on this one, so pretty cool to have both of those. Then I was also there was a shop on Facebook that was doing a sale, and they had some really good books, and I was like, you know what, it was a clam sale, so I was able to get some stuff I missed out on, but I was able to pick up 2 of these books, and this actually is a really, really funny story. I actually like this one a lot. So you have Fantastic Four number 275 with you know, the She-Hulk covers the John Byrne you know, story and cover and everything, and here you have, I feel like it's a caricature of you know, Stan Lee, but really, really, really funny story, and basically what you see is what is actually on the cover. So basically, you know, she, you know, she's out there sunbathing. She goes out there sunbathing, and this guy sends guys to go take pictures of her, and she spends the rest of the issue trying to get her pictures back and everything, which is cool. And you know, it's funny how she kind of goes about it. So it's a pretty funny issue. And then I was able to pick up another copy of X-Men 140. So really cool cover when to go on there. You know, nice Baron Claremont run. Next up, have this set that I was able to get from East Coast Comics. Really, really cool set, and I've been I was looking to find this on eBay for a while, and you know, I feel like people were kind of playing some games where they would just kind of, I noticed there was one seller that had it, and he would just continually had the same book over and over again. So it looked like, and it seemed like it ended for the same price consistently. So I think what he was doing was bidding up his own book, because I think he has multiple accounts or a friend or whatever, and it would just basically end at the same amount, and then kind of go back to being listed again. But the set that I'm talking about is the so this is G.I. Joe 269 connecting cover with is it John Chang, I think it is, cover with Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. So really awesome cover, and these are in awesome shape. Pretty sure at some point, I mean, to be honest, I bought these just for the covers, so I don't think I'm gonna end up actually even really reading the story. If I do, I'll pick up another issue of 269. But these I plan to go ahead and get graded just to have them to display. So definitely love these covers. I mean, Snake Eyes cover is awesome. I will say that it's really awesome. I gotta throw these in some Mylar at some point. I gotta buy some Mylar. So that's another mission that I'm on. But the star of the show is the Storm Shadow. That Storm Shadow cover is fire. Like, you can't beat that. That's amazing. But yep, one day we'll get slabbed. Next we have actually a really cool comic that I was happy to get, and because the hype's died down a little bit, I was able to pick this up for a decent price, just because everybody's kind of I guess past the whole Infinity Gauntlet situation. So we have here Silver Surfer number 44, the first actual Infinity Gauntlet. So first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet in here. Great issue to have. And like I said, the hype died down on this one just because I just was able to pick this up for a great price. I'm not sure if it's just something where I lucked out and got a good auction or not, but definitely could use a press because it's a little wavy on the top, but we will cross that bridge when that time comes and take care of that. Next we have a little bit of early Bronze Age action, so I was able to pick up a second one of these. I don't know, if you go back and watch my videos from a couple of years ago, actually, I got this and I picked up this book for $1, not knowing that there was an issue with it, just because the seller had showed it and it seemed like everything was cool. So I bought it, and then I went ahead and opened the book, take a look at it, and the centerfold came out. So we are talking about none other than Avengers number 110, so the Magneto cover, which is really cool story and really awesome issue. But I don't know if this is a super spec book. I mean, it could be, who knows. If they do anything with Avengers versus the XMen, to have a cover that has, especially if Magneto's involved, to have a cover with Magneto on there, beating up, he's beating up the X-Men and, gonna fight the Avengers next, so it's pretty cool. So I was happy to get that back in one whole piece, and I can say the book is complete. There's nothing, falling out of it, so we're good there. Last but not least, but next up we get a little bit of Silver Age action. So I was able to pick up this actually for a good price as well. This is one that, if you watch Lords of the Long Box, Otto from Lords of the Long Box is always talking about this book, and he's like, yeah man, this is one to get, you never know, this is going to be a good one. So we have Daredevil number 18, the first appearance of Gladiator, so really cool issue to have. Definitely one that I think this is in really nice shape, and he's just a cool character, but definitely one that I'm excited to have in my collection. So we got that, and then last but not least, we got one of my books for my top 10 list on here. That's right, I was able to pick up one of my top 10 books while we've been away, and so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into that. And I want to say actually that I think that Gladiator appearance might actually fall into this as well. Might have been able to, it may actually inadvertently done a double Gladiator appearance, first appearance. Let's see. Oh yeah, haha. Just was looking up to make myself. So yeah, so we have a double Gladiator appearance, Bronze Age and Silver Age. So with that probably gives away my book, but I was able to pick up XMen 107. So this is the first appearance of Starjammers. Sorry, the first appearance of a good amount of the Starjammers, as well as Gladiator, and some more of the Shi'ar God. So really cool book to have. It helps me get my my burn run. I think so the whole. No, sorry, this is prior to, so it's Claremont, not Burn. But this helps me out with the early X-Men, and I'm trying to do my best to kind of get a bunch of those ones back. But we'll see. But I was really excited to get that. I know in recent years, people have gotten really, spec heavy on that book. So it's just like, finding it for not a astronomical price is tough. But I was able to pick it up for a decent price. It has its issues. Like there's a lot of spine ticks on it. Probably can't see it because of glare. But it's okay. It's I look at it where it's just something to have. It's in my collection, and I'll be honest with you, not everything's gonna be 9/8, and I'm fine with that. So let's go ahead and do the ceremonial check off. There we go. So 3 out of my 10 crossed off. So with that, I want to tell everybody thank you for watching. As always, happy collecting. Hope everyone's doing good out there as far as with everything going on. Everybody's staying safe, and just taking care of each other. So I want to thank you all for watching. Again, it's been Boston Chris of Boston Chris Comics. I'm out.